Oh crap. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jordan with Big Boy Toys. Got another recall. This one is going to be for the 2017 to 2022 Super Duties, specifically for the 6.2 and 7.3 gas. You diesel guys, don't run away, because this will probably apply to you guys too. So matter of fact, it's probably going to apply to the F250, 350, 450, 550, however high they go to these. But about a month ago or so, I put out a video for the F150s, and they had this exact same drive shaft recall. So back then I was wondering, I wonder if it's going to migrate over to the Super Duties. Here we go. And basically what's happening is there's some insulators underneath the truck. They're basically falling down, touching the drive shaft. And as the drive shaft is spinning, it's running a groove into it, which could undermine the drive shaft and potentially cut it in half and actually make it break and fail completely. So, you know, that'd be a really bad day. So I got a bunch of documentation we're going to go over here in a few minutes. But before we get started, we're actually going to crawl under my truck and see if I've got these insulator problems. I hope I don't. I haven't actually received this recall. It's just been all over the internet, seen a lot of different forums and websites talking about it, so I figured I'd cover it. So we'll jump under my truck, see if I got that, and then we'll go inside, go over all this information. I'll put a link in the description. You can open this up as a PDF and click on it. This basically will show what the dealerships are going to be looking for, how to inspect it, and how to repair it. So yeah, let's get started. Okay guys, like I was saying, this is my 2020 Ford F250, 7.3 liter gas in it. This is going to apply to 6.2, the 7.3, and I bet you it's going to get the 6.7 guys too. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments. I gotta get my creepy crawler down here. You guys tell me in the comments, you diesel guys, if your trucks are different underneath. So let me get underneath here. I apologize for the grunting and groaning. All right. Let's see where we're at. Okay. All right. There's my drive shaft. These over here are the insulators. Maybe have another one over here. Those ones seem like they're glued up under there pretty well. This one over here is probably, let me see. Mine seem to be attached pretty well. You got these little rivets or something right here that holds it in. It goes under this cross member. Comes out on the other side over here. And this is what's falling down right here. It's touching on these drive shafts. I don't see any marks, scores anywhere. Well, I don't know, hopefully I'm good. Let's look up here. You got more of that insulator stuff. See, I think this stuff over here is insulator. I don't know if it's necessarily heat protection. I think maybe it just keeps some sound from coming out because you got the exhaust pipe over here. I'm not sure. There's really not a whole lot of heat coming out of here other than this, but I can't imagine that getting too horribly hot. You come over here, looks like I got some of that stuff back in there. Well, I got some more over here. Here's a, no, it's kind of hard to tell. I got some more right here. This seems pretty, seems like it's on here pretty well. All right, let me slide towards the back of the truck. See if I got any more back here, which I do. So you could tell, so this is the back of the drive shaft over here. And this comes out on the video, I'm probably gonna be upside down and sideways, and probably gonna be kind of tough for you guys to figure out my orientation, but there's basically my back exhaust pipe here, my differential back there. It looks like I got some more insulation up here. It all looks like it's affixed pretty well. I guess it could have the potential of falling all the way down and getting on the drive shaft back here. Probably be pretty tough for that one to come down. The only one that I'm gonna slide back up front, the only one that I see that could be a potential issue is this one right here, because this one is directly over my drive shaft. And it seems like it's in there pretty good. So hopefully Hopefully I'm not going to have this problem. All right. All right, let's go inside and go over that documentation. All right, guys, we're back inside. I got these documents pulled up on the computer. Let's get started. Okay, guys, so one of the things I wanted to show you real quick is, like I was saying earlier, I did the same recall for the F150s a while back ago, and in that recall, they had some pictures of the F150 Driveshaft. I just wanted to show them to you real quick because they kind of give you a good idea with these insulators up here. If they drop down, they'll start scoring, and you can see over here, these ones are actually cut in half, and some of these drive shafts are worse than others. But yeah, let's get into, I got 3 documents that I'm going to show you. And again, all 3 of these documents are going to be in the description. If you click on description, go in there, there'll be some PDFs in there you can click on and open them up. And there'll be these documents here. And these 2 documents right here, a lot of people have seen, they've been floating around the internet, but this last one right here just came out, I believe, today. So this is the one I wanted to go over with probably the most. So this is from Ford basically going out to the dealers and telling them what's going on and what to look for and how to inspect it. And you can see this is from 2017 to 2022 model year F250 and 350, equipped with the 6.2 and a 7.3. But again, we just hit the F150s, a month ago, and I'm sure this will probably get into the, what's really the difference between a 450, a 550, a 650, or the diesels? You guys tell me in the comments if your trucks don't have these insulators. So build dates, October 14th, 2015 through December 11th, 2021. And let me show you how to find your build dates. Okay, this is where you find your build date, guys. So if you open up your door here, you got your payload sticker up here, which, look at that, 2,921 pounds. Not bad for a F250. So if you look below that, you come up here, that's very top, right up there. So I can zoom in on it. Right up there, you're gonna have your build date. So it says 320, so it was built in March 2020. So that's where you get your build dates at. So reason for the recall: in some of the affected vehicles, underbody insulators may loosen and contact the aluminum drive shaft, resulting in marking or scoring of the drive shaft. Over time, the aluminum drive shaft may fracture, which can result in a loss of motive power while driving, unattended vehicle movement while the vehicle is in park, if the parking brake is not applied, and secondary damage surrounding components. A fractured drive shaft may also contact the ground, which may cause loss of control of the vehicle while driving. A fractured drive shaft increases the risk of injury or crash. Yeah, could you imagine pulling a fifth wheel or equipment or having your family? It'd be all kinds of bad stuff going on. So right here it says owner letters are expected to be mailed the week of April 4th, 2022. So that's, we're February 26th, so all of March and then come April. So this is probably something you guys could get under there. And if you needed to wait, because it's probably like anything else, you take these to the dealers and they're going to be like, oh, we haven't heard of that before. Or we got to wait for parts to come in. But if I got up underneath there and saw those insulators hanging down, you'd better believe I'd find a way to remedy that before I actually got the warranty repaired. All right, so scrolling down. It's like sold vehicles, Ford vehicles not issued instruction to stop selling or delivery. So you could potentially still buy one of these vehicles with this problem. Or, sorry, stock vehicles. Correct all affected units in your new vehicle. So if you buy it new, they should be fixed. And talks about rental vehicles, owner refunds. So Ford Motor Company is offering a refund for owner repaired. So if you do this yourself, or probably not do it yourself, but if you take it somewhere to fix it, they'll probably refund you the difference. So scrolling down, additional repair labor time. Scrolling down. So here's your labor time here. So it shouldn't take them that long to fix this. So it's 0.3 hours, 0.4, 0.3, and 0.2. So it looks like probably an under, 2 hour fix. And that's, of course, if you don't have a drive shaft problem. If you got the drive shaft and it's been scoring that, it's probably going to, they're going to have to take the drive shaft off and replace it. And hopefully they'll have those in stock, because if not, then basically you're going to be without a vehicle for a while. So here's all the part numbers, the rivets that they need. Everything that they're supposed to do. And we're going to get into that here in a second. I'm just kind of scrolling through this stuff. You guys can get into, when you want to open up the PDF and read it. So here's a picture of the underbody. And you can see, when I got out of my truck, this is exactly where that insulator was that we were looking at. And I know I had some further back here, which I didn't think was going to be an issue, and some up here. So that one that I saw was the one that I was looking at the hardest under my truck. And it seemed like mine was done pretty well, so hopefully it'll stay that way. And if I get the recall letter, then I guess I'll take it in and we'll see what they got. So, all right, so this is actually another insulator. So you got the one up here, is the one that I saw the most. And you got this one, both highlighted in green. So inspection with the vehicle neutral, position on a hoist. Please follow workshop manual. Inspect the rear drive shaft for any marks caused by passenger side insulator. Are there any marks present on the drive shaft? You need to contact the insulator. And here's your kind of yes or no. So this looks like it's a pass. Kind of looks like mine. I mean, I felt like it was up there pretty good. And you got the fell over here because it's fallen down and started to score the drive shaft. And you can see this one looks like if that's the drive shaft, it's been severed in half. You come down here and you could see it. That's got a big score mark on it. All right, so there's your fell. Remove the drive shaft. Please follow workshop manual procedures. Do not discard the U-joint straps, bolts, and straps. Strap bolts and straps. Do not discard the 4 drive shaft flange, 2 pinion flange bolts. All right, so here we go. Looks like this is your insulator. They're marking holes here. Looks like that's probably where they're going to drill the holes at. Yeah. Use a 13 millimeter half-inch drill stop to ensure you do not drill through the carpet. So it looks like they're going to drill through the bottom of the truck in these defined areas. They're going to take this rivet. Well, yeah, they're going to take this rivet. They're going to put some goop on the back side of it to seal it. And they're going to push it up in there like that. Seal it up in there so it has no way that it's going to come down. And what I'm thinking is the back side of these insulators probably had some adhesive on there that just lost its tackiness or whatever, and that's why they started falling down. So using an air blowgun, remove any debris from the threaded holes. All right, so this is just talking about how they, I guess, take the drive shaft off and put it back on if they need to. Hopefully most of us won't have that problem. And these right here are just talking about the photos that they need to take, how to take an acceptable photo for the mechanics and send it in, probably to get the warranty covered. And that's pretty much it on this form. And this other form right here, let me read this one to you, because this one had a little bit. You can see up here, so this is interesting too. So the F250 has 223,628, and the F350 has only 23,817. So kind of interesting with that is in the trimmer model, and only the trimmer model, the F250 and the 350 are the exact same truck. Everything about them is the same except for the decal on the side and the payload sticker. So I don't know why one vehicle over the other would have more affected. So that's why I'm kind of saying, the diesel guys and 450, 550 probably should go out there and check this. So I think this is what I wanted to read to you guys. Actually, let me look at this other one. I think this one had one of them in here talks about there was 40 vehicles that came in. I guess they had these drive shafts that actually had separated on them, and that's what caused this whole thing. But it's probably buried in here somewhere. And I don't want to waste too much of your guys' time trying to find it. So these documents will be in there. You guys can review them. Hopefully this helps you guys out. Get out there, check your trucks. Oh, here you go. So in January 2022, Ford completed its review of search of vehicle records for reports of broken drive shafts. Ford is aware of 40 reports received from July 28, 2017 through November 15, 2021, alleging broken drive shaft potentially related to sagging passenger side underbody insulators. So this has been going on since July 28th of 2017, it looks like, up until now. But anyways, you guys review this, go out to your trucks, check them out, inspect them, make sure that insulator isn't hanging down. If it is, if it was me, I'd remedy that real quick and then, make contact to the dealerships and let them fix it as they find the parts. But this is something I think you guys could fix real quick while you're waiting for the warranty. So yeah, hopefully this helped you guys out, and I appreciate you taking time to watch the video and enjoying my channel. Take care, guys. Till next time.